Objects in motion stay in motion as long as they win.
Using improper language and gestures, entering the court, or interrupting the ball. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. We want your time in the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word NICS along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Paintings fans, will you be joining us on New York Knicks?
Welcome, everybody. Thanks. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Boston, they hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And checking out New York, they're at the bottom of the conference.
And when you look at Boston, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, it could steamroll through the season.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Yang in at the point guard position. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Here's MP after New York gets the three. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hart the pass to Brunson. Here's Dadier. Here's Hart. Shot clock at 6. And Garland has it in the corner. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Good to see Garland score the ball without dominating.
Tatum finds Porzingis. Now here's MP. Brunson covering. MP passes to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brown the pass to MP. It's rebounded by New York. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Now here's Brunson. Following the miss by MP. And it's Brunson missing. Celtics have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. White, good.
Boy, MP, great feel for the game and also unselfish.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Right at the free throw line and off the front, and in it goes.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
He's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson, going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Now Garland, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Here's Dadier. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Brown the pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
I love the strong finish by MP, leaving no room for error with the flush.
New York with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Back to Brunson. And the rejection by MP for three. And that's good. Jalen Brunson for three. Brunson's got 8 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Yang. Makes it off the glass.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
The Knicks leading by 7. Brunson the pass to Isley. Pass to Hart. Puts up a 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Porzingis kicks to MP. Back to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the dunk by MP.
7'3" is Porzingis, and he can see everywhere on the court. Trust me, everywhere. Nice zip pass there.
MP against Brunson. Garland left side. And it's MP with the rebound. Celtics trail by 8. And MP throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Dadier. Back to Brunson. Over MP. Brunson, no good.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Yang passes to Porzingis. MP outside. Tatum gets the screen from Yang. And that one's good. Tatum.
Solid movement of the ball. MP making a great decision.
Outside Garland. Back to Brunson. Six on the shot clock. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Hornets was tremendous. He had 56 points and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
On deep, Brunson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game and in particular their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
The 3 from Garland. It's good from long range. Garland's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
MP dishes to White. MP kicks to White. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tatum no good.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
They set the screen. Here's Hart. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
MP passes to Tatum. From downtown. Here's MP. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at the Clippers. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Seeing where the Celtics are, they played great basketball, no doubt about it. Do they have more potential than they've showed us thus far? No question about it.
George with the screen on MP. There's Garland. And he makes good on the layup. Garland's got 8 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And MP throws it down.
Things really going MP's way offensively. He's found the flow, and that's working for him.
The Knicks with the lead. Garland feeling it out a little bit. And again, it's New York.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the dunk by MP.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Floats it up for MP. Starks with the steal. Pass to Kolek. The 3. It's rebounded by Walsh.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backdoor.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court, and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get...
Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. We've got George. He's out there with Isley. And it's Kolek in at the shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. George against MP. Over MP. Johnson with it. He had 28 points in the win against Detroit.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Here's MP. And that's collected by Brunson.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Brunson with a great job of just the setup on that play.
The Knicks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And here's Brunson outside. Drills it from outside. Brunson's got 13 points.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
Bang. Oh, get up, MP. Woo.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Brunson. Porzingis with the block. Pass to Sasser. It's MP, top of the key. Nice ball movement by Boston. Sasser can't hit.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
The Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. That's 3 of 9.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Knicks trail by 3. Brunson outside. And the rejection by MP.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
MP up high, down hard. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Here's Tatum. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket.
Yeah, I think the kids call that weight room points from MP.
Here's Kolek. He's covered by Sasser. Inside, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Brown is checked in for the Celtics. White comes in for Marcus Sasser. Now, here's Tatum. And Dadier pulls it down.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
A demonstration of how tough Hart is, willing to accept contact and really work through it.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can rules.
The previous play will be 2 minutes to review
personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
For just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here's Brown. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte. And now the Knicks on the break. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the Celtics making a change here. Walsh is checked in. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here's White. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Walsh. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Hart. Pass to Isley. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Jason Tatum.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Now, here's Garland. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Detroit. Shot clock at 5.
Defense is all about mindset, and MP was locked and loaded on that shot.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Garland. Pass to Dadier. And here is Garland. Another miss by Garland.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Walsh. No scoring in this one. Trains the three-pointer.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Back to Garland. From past the arc. Another miss by Garland.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Porzingis sets the pick for White. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Garland will bring it up for New York. 9-point game. Another miss by Garland.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
Now here's White. He's got 8. Launches a 3. Yang controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. MP's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
Great positioning and timing on that one. MP, great rebound there for the second chance look.
Outside Garland. Isley the pass to Hart. Floats one up, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, I love how hard Hart is fighting on plays like that, taking the extra contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Free throw good. Hart.
It's so crucial for Hart to get to the line, establish some confidence. He's solid from there. But I think it sometimes gets his perimeter game going.
George is checked in for New York.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Back to MP. Brown feeling it out a bit. The 19-footer is on the money. And the Celtics lead by 11.
And Brown knows his strengths and plays to them so well.
59 seconds left here in the second. White against George. Hart with the screen on White. George. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Down low. Here's MP. The rebound by Isley. Isley's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, George. Rebound, Boston. MP's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. White, good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Garland against MP. Floats one. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
Gets it off. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look here now at Boston. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I got to say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Boston Celtics.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq, Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
On the court for the Celtics, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. MP out there with Derek White, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Now, here's MP. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Brunson, hard finish inside.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges, scoring the basketball.
Back to Porzingis. Pass to MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. MP's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And here's Brunson. High post shot, 6 to shoot. Good as the jump shot falls. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
That's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
Here's the teardrop. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Count the basket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
So it's New York now. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Pass to Garland. Fires from deep. Rebound Boston. MP's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Isley. Now here's Hart. Over to the left wing. Here's Dadier. He's covered by Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For New York, they have been and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
The previous play, the officials will have 2 minutes.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Knicks trail by 9. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the Knicks miss again.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the paint. MP finds Brown. MP sets the screen for Brown. Back to MP. Clock at 4. The Celtics working the ball around now. The rebound. By Isley. Isley's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Hart, the pass to Brunson. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. On defense, the Celtics. Hart with a screen on White. The 3 from Garland. A 3-pointer is right on target. Garland's got 13.
Pretty interesting adjustment from Garland in that attempt.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
And so he hits both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Brunson. Porzingis with the block. White looking around. MP kicks to White. MP dishes to Tatum. Brown gets a screen from Yang. Brown the pass to Yang. To the inside. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. MP against Brunson. And that one drops for him. Brunson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, the handles lost the defender, and the rest was all Jalen.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
And here's Brunson. Following the 3-pointer by Derek White. Over MP, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the dunk by MP.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Garland following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Isley. Brunson with a clean look. There's Brunson from deep.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
White setting the pick for Brown. MP finds Tatum. They get it again. Porzingis. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Hart. 10 points for him. Brunson surveying the D. And he gets it to go. Brunson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
74.
Tatum dishes to MP. Back to Tatum. To the middle. Here's MP. It's to Porzingis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 6.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Brunson against MP. Brunson, left side. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Celtics leading by 12. Outside, White to the inside. And the dunk by MP.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Brunson. 28 points for him. Over Yang. And it's Brunson missing. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. It's blocked. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. George is checked in for Josh Hart. And the Celtics also making a change. Walsh is checked in. That's to Porzingis. The shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 8.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Dadier. Rebound, Boston. To the wing right side. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Walsh has got his first 3 points of the game.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Now Brunson outside. George. Here's Dadier. Brunson outside. Shot to stop the run, and he sinks the layup. Brunson's got 30.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
MP, no good.
If he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
A nice shot by Dadier.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. Tatum passes to Yang. Back to Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Here's Dadier, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Celtics.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Now, here's MP. 33 points for him. Brown outside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Knicks trail by 16. Garland kicks to Starks. Inside. Tipped away. George passes to Starks. Some nice passing by New York here. Pocket 6. Takes a 3. A nice shot by Dadier. Dadier's got 8 points.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now, here's MP. Pass to Walsh. Back to MP. Brown outside. MP sets the screen for Brown. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 15.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's George. that bucket. George has got his second basket of the night.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
MP finds Brown. Kicks it out to MP. Over in the corner, Brown. MP passes to Brown. Here's Yang. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 13. The 9-foot shot. Misses the follow-up. Boston leading by 15. To the paint. MP kicks to Porzingis. Back to MP. Pass to Brown. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Shoots the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics out in front, up by 15. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass.
He's checked in for Boston. Jones dishes to George. Brunson outside. George looking around. Jones sets the pick for George. Back to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. Boston grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Jones is out there with George. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Kolek in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Beal from long range, and Jones pulls it down. Knicks trail by 11. Brunson up top. Over MP, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Hang, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jalen Brunson.
There's MP using his physicality to draw the foul inside.
GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing. But it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 11. Three-pointer. That ball's nice speed that time from George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. Sasser finds Porzingis. MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Tatum. MP with a screen on George. Porzingis passes to MP. Inside, MP gets it.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Outside, George. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Celtics. MP's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Knicks trail by 12. Brunson kicks to Garland.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And he makes the first.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
Josh Hart, he's checked in for George. And a change for the Celtics. Derek White's checked in for Marcus Sasser.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Isley the pass to Brunson. Nice! Brunson working inside.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
MP dishes to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. MP finds Brown. From the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Isley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside Garland. Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Garland's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And White kicks to MP. MP drills the three.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Runs in the pass to Isley. Hart with it. Here's Dadier looking for Garland. He gets it there. And it's White with the rebound. White's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Outside Tatum. MP passes to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Brown gets a screen from Yang. The putback. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks trail by 11. Brunson outside. Outside Garland. Hart with a screen on White. And here's Garland for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Stripped away. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Pass to Hart. It's stolen by White. The Knicks pull it in. Gadier's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Brunson. Up and in on the layup. Brunson's got 43 points.
He is just self-willing, this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, that time it just looked like the defender too aggressive, and that sends MP to the line.
And both free throws good for MP. New York's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Porzingis with the block. And White kicks to Tatum. Pass to MP. Back to Tatum. And a wide open look for MP. And that one off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 53.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
White finds MP. The Knicks pull it in. Down low, Hart. And he banks in the layup.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside and be just asking to get burned.
Tatum passes to Yang. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
It's good.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
White against Garland. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. And it's White missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Brunson. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
The Celtics shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. MP sets the screen for Tatum. The three is drilled by Tatum.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Took him no time at all on that one. Brunson's got 45 points.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
So it's the Celtics now. 6-point lead. Tatum dishes to MP. Back to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Porzingis can't hit. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Pass to Isley. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's Brunson missing. Here's the Celtics with the ball and an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
So we see Boston get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.